Today's video is on the update on the 540 gallon. As you can see, it is now officially in place. It's been a week since we moved the tank inside, put it on the stand, and did some additional plumbing. Had to change a few things around on the mechanical side. Things did not line up exactly as I laid them out, but nothing major. Had to move the nuclear that's right in front of you to the right about 5 inches to get the plumbing to work. I had to do a little maneuvering to get all of that to work because I couldn't get the canister filter, the cartridge out. Side of that, everything else is all hooked up. The fresh water line, which is the blue valve, which will actually go away, replaced with a gate valve, which I would prefer than a ball valve. That is there temporarily for me to do a layout on filling the fluidized bed, which in turn will pump water and fill the tank up just to charge it. And when I do a water change, which won't be too often because I'm using a drip system on this. So the fresh water system basically comes through the floor down there, which you can probably barely see. There it is. Comes up the wall. Pan out a little bit. Obviously there's a gate valve. Goes through one GAC filter, or granulated activated carbon. Goes through another GAC filter. And there's the output valve for the drip system. It in turn pipes back down, goes under the stand, and actually goes to that valve. So no more treating the water, it'll actually go through carbon before it actually gets to the tank. So I don't actually have to run any water chlorine remover. So now that all the piping's done, we'll show you the outlets. There are 2 outlets right there. They're not actually, the good thing is they're on bulkheads, so I can rotate them. There's an outlet there, another outlet there, and an outlet in these corners. And I can adjust the pressure on these 2 and those 2 with those 2 gate valves. And these are the mechanical side. So those 2 are mechanical filtration outlets, and those 2 are mechanical filtration outlets. And basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the water flow to each one of those with those 2 gate valves. And those are being fed by those. So next week, the fluidized bed filter ships, I believe. And then I can get that put in, the pumps put in, and there's the return for it. And all it does is split and goes to those 2. I'm not going to adjust each individual one of those. I don't think it's necessary. So this is just an update. This is where we're at. And we're looking at about another week and a half before the bio system is in. But I'm probably going to put water in it and test it on the mechanical side. Give it a little rinse. Get all the garbage out of there from walking inside the tank, that type of thing. That's the update. Have a good one.